Hey Sting, welcome back to Noise News for our final show of the 2025-2026 school year.
It's so sad that this is our last show of the year. I'm definitely going to miss our seniors.
I know, but all of our seniors have bright futures ahead, and part of those futures are grad parties.
That's so true. And I believe that you and Megan have a story on the upcoming grad parties, right?
Yes, we do. Let's take a look at it.
As the school year comes to a close and the senior countdown begins, the big achievement of graduation starts to feel more real for many seniors.
I'm happy for the school year to end. I think it's been a long year, but I'm excited for it to end just because I get to graduate and everything.
Kind of like bittersweet because our friends it's a lot of fun just being with them at school, and we won't probably get that as much in the summer, but I think the grad parties will help with that.
I think it's bittersweet. I think that I'm excited to go to college and move on and start my next chapter, but I definitely think it's hard to say goodbye to so many friends that you see every day and the experiences that you have in high school that you just won't have in college.
Grad parties are a major way for many seniors to celebrate the close of this chapter of life with their friends and family.
I think it's a good send-off. Like, it is a celebration. We get to celebrate together with our graduation and everything, but it definitely is a send-off to be able to celebrate, your own victories and be able to see your family and your friends and one last time and kind of have that moment to just be together for right before college starts again.
My brother had one and it was pretty cool, and then we ended up seeing a lot of different family and friends.
Just get everybody together, get our relatives, get our friends and family.
I decided to have a grad party because graduating high school is something to celebrate, and my whole entire family has always had them.
Grad parties are a great way to end off high school and have one last big celebration.
I'm excited to go to everybody's grad party and celebrate and see everybody go their separate ways, but it is sad saying goodbye and closing this chapter of life.
Well, we kind of planned for this because throughout this school year we've had a lot of friends over, around 10 or 15 guys.
5 nights at Jeski's.
And then our grad party is going to be the last time, so.
I love the experience of being able to be surrounded by all the people that I love. So having all the people that I love be around me all day and be able to see the people that I don't often see or have my friends and all of my worlds collide is something that I'm so excited about.
Having grad parties has become a tradition for many high school seniors. This has been Megan and Star, Noise News.
Wow, grad parties are a really special thing for seniors.
True, and now that we've looked ahead to the future, let's get an update on something that happened in the past. Matthias put together a story on how the Connolly family has been doing lately.
Let's hand it over to Matthias for more about that.
In Alden, Minnesota, there was a home. Passing Bourne Street in 184 Avenue, not just any home, but the Connolly home, filled with horses, sheep, and the most dangerous creature, a dog named Cooper. But there used to be someone that lived there, and like said on his license plate, his name was Clayton Connolly.
Get her done! Good morning, Vietnam!
As you can see, for some he was a goofy guy. A police officer, a friend, a neighbor, a role model. But to everyone who knew him, he was someone who cared deeply about others.
I feel like it could be either just be super, super goofy. He never failed to make me laugh.
He was just him, genuine, honorable, absolutely always giving, always helping. He was just him.
Clayton's impact wasn't built through big speeches. It was built through everyday actions, the small moments, and the times he chose to put others before himself. Whether he was wearing a uniform or simply being there for someone in need, Clayton always found ways to make people feel valued. And that's why his story continues to live on through the people he inspired.
In fact, because Leah does have trouble hearing, and he had gone to several city council meetings. This is what Clayton had told me, and they wouldn't approve it. And finally, Clayton was just very adamant. He said, fine, that's fine. If you guys choose not to do this, just know if something happens to my daughter, I'm coming back here and it's going to be on the city. He's like, these 2 signs will cost nothing for the protection of my daughter. And the signs were put up.
just whenever I remember one day I had a really bad day after like a really hard practice, I think. And he just walked over and he was like, let's go get ice cream. And just the biggest smile on my face just appeared. And we went out and we got ice cream and we hung out and we went bowling, I think we did. And we just had a lot of fun. It cheered me up.
Clayton didn't just talk about making a difference in the world. He lived it every single day. And on December 16th, 2025, he showed the world exactly who he had always been. In his final moments, Clayton passed away trying to save someone else's life. A hero isn't always someone standing in front of cameras. Sometimes, a hero is simply someone who never stops caring about people.
The way Clayton lived is also the way Clayton passed. He would help a total stranger. And it sounds cliche when you're telling the story, but it's true.
Anybody that I tell that he was doing that when he passed, everybody's like, of course he was. Of course he was. That's just who he was. Just the most generous person.
Clayton's Connolly story is not only about loss, it's about impact and it's about love. It's a story of a man who made people feel seen, a man who dedicated his life to helping others, a man whose kindness continues to inspire an entire community. And maybe his story reminds us of something important. That one person, through compassion, courage, and kindness, can change countless lives. This has been Matthias, Noise News.
I believe Matthias and Jefferson also have a sports segment for us.
Great. Take it away, team.
Hey Sting, welcome back to another sports segment here at Spectrum. And this is actually our last show too, where athletes take over the course, the track, and the field. I'm Matthias.
And I'm Jefferson.
Ready to keep you tuned about all the sports happening this week.
Man, I really can't believe this is going to be our last segment this year.
I know, bro. Like, I wish we could keep doing this all the time without stopping. But you know, we all need our summer, and at the end, life is a cycle.
That is very true, man. But it's okay. We made a lot of great memories that will always be in our hearts.
That is right. That's a very memorable year for our sports segment. But that's enough of being sentimental, and it's time to get into a recap of the week.
Man, you know this is my favorite part of the show.
Mine too. And today we actually have a special show since we're doing 2 recaps today of the softball and the baseball team. So let's not waste any time and let's get on it.
This weekend, both the girls' softball team and the boys' baseball team defended home field in dominant fashion. On Friday, the girls' softball team swept their doubleheader with a 10-0 shootout in Game 1 and a huge 21-5 win in Game 2. Then on Saturday, the boys' baseball team kept the energy going with an impressive 19-4 victory at home. The Sting offense was rolling all weekend long. For the girls, Addison Washlegger was dominant, throwing a complete game shootout with 12 strikeouts in Game 1 while also adding 2 hits and 2 runs scored. In Game 2, Willow Resnick exploded for 8 RBIs on 2 hits. Addison finished with 3 hits, 4 runs, and 5 RBIs, while Ella Borquez added 3 runs and 2 RBIs. Maggie Carlson also chipped in with 2 hits and 2 runs scored. Now, on the boys' side, Tony Ambrose had a monster game with a double, a triple, 2 hits, and 2 RBIs. Aiden Velser dominated on the mound with 7 strikeouts while also going 3 for 4 at the plate. Lucas Jeske drove in for 4 RBIs, while Josh Jeske added 3 RBIs and 3 runs scored. And the Sting lineup finished with 15 total hits in the 94 win. After the games, players shared their thoughts on the big performances and what helped the team succeed at home.
It was pretty good, 19-4 W over the Eagle Ridge Griffins. They just didn't have it going today. Our bats were moving. We had Vels on the bump. What more could you ask for?
I would say the same thing. Vels went off today. Yeah.
Great day today, great weather, not much else to say.
A little shout out. My boy Lucas Jeske going 2 for 2 on the day with 2 hit-by pitches, I believe. Solid day at the plate.
Overall, it was a huge weekend for Spectrum Athletics. From dominant pitching to explosive offense, both teams show why they're becoming dangerous at the right time of the season. This team defended home field, delivered big performances, and gave fans a weekend to remember.
Man, this was such an amazing recap. Our last show really showing me why we are really the best in every way possible.
That's what I'm saying, my guy. Especially all of our teams this year have shown me how hard they've worked to make their dreams come true. They all have made history this year, and next year will be even amazing.
I can't wait to talk more about them next year. Wait, oh my God, I forgot. This is going to be our last year, and you will not be part of the sports segment next year.
Why do you always have to ruin the moment? Like, I do not want to cry right now.
Okay, I'm sorry, bro. Don't be mad at me. Matter of fact, let's just change the topic and head straight into the sports segment happening this week. On Tuesday, May 19th, the boys and girls varsity track and field team will have a meet against Rockford at Rockford High School at 3:30 p.m.
Over the beginning of the summer, on Wednesday, May 27th, the boys and girls varsity track and field team will have their first section meet against Sauk Rapid Rise at Sauk Rapid Rise at 4 p.m. Let's wish them the best of luck, and we hope that some of our athletes get to go to state this year and represent our school with pride.
Then on May 28th, the track and field team will continue to run at the same place against the same team at the same time.
Those are all the games that we know that are happening for now, but that doesn't mean that it's over. We want to wish the best of luck to all of our boys and girls golf, baseball, and softball and trap in their section games and meets. They have come a long way, and I'm sure that if they work hard together as a team, then they will accomplish what many think it's impossible. So let's wish them the best of luck too.
Well, Matthias, I think it's finally time to say goodbye.
Bro, again? Like, why do you always have to ruin the moment?
Well, we have to go now, and think about it. I'm sure many of our student athletes will remember us as the best sports segment in town. We have done such an amazing job here, and we have to be proud of that. And like I said before, life is a cycle, and everything has to come to an end.
I guess that's true, but one last thing before we go. Your dream was given to you for a reason. Don't let the fear, failure, or other people's opinion decide your future. Every setback is part of the journey, not the end of it. People who change the world are the ones who refuse to quit. Well, anyways, this has been Matthias
and Jefferson.
Stay competitive, stay active, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, team. Speaking of sports, Bella and Abby did a story on the pressure the softball team has been facing to do well this season.
Oh, interesting. Let's hand it over to Abby and Bella to learn more about that.
Last year, Spectrum's softball team had a great season. This year, they're dealing with what comes after that success. After a year removed from a standout season, expectations have risen, but so has the team.
You have all the teams that want to beat you. Yeah, you have to not let the pressure get to you and just play your game.
And much of that pressure isn't external. It's coming from inside the team.
They know we might not go back to state, but they know that we really want to. So I think it's more internal pressure. That makes it harder because we want to make those goals. So we put pressure on ourselves as well as other people.
I know some of the girls are feeling a lot of pressure. We've had a couple conversations with a couple of the girls, and they're putting a lot of pressure on themselves.
After last year's success, the softball team's expertise is no longer a surprise.
You're not going to sneak up on anybody anymore. Everybody looking at you in the schedule.
As everyone knows, we only lost one game last year, and everyone wants to beat us now. Like, they want to beat us so bad, but we're not going to let them.
Instead of trying to repeat the past, the team is learning to redefine success.
You can't ever be that team type thing. And so you've got to figure out your new identity every year.
I think we want to blaze our own trail with this team, this specific team. But I think it's definitely we want to do that again, and we know we can do it.
We are still a success, even if we don't reach that plateau or that goal.
Even with the pressure from inside and outside the team to do just as well as last year, Spectrum softball players know that they have a new identity to build and a new path to pave. This has been Bella and Abby, Noise News.
Thanks, team. AJ, what's wrong?
I just can't believe it's our last show for this year, and our last show ever with the seniors.
I know, but if it makes you any happier, Hayden put together a senior video for all our Noise News seniors.
I'm gonna cry. But let's hand it over to Hayden for the senior video.
State Bronx. We're stacked. We got Julia won an award for her story, and then we got Best of Story the second year in a row.
Hey guys, it's Michaela.
And Izzy.
And today for Special News, Izzy's going to be trying these 5 sodas.
And if you want to participate in the Would You Rather questions, you can go to our website, shsnoisenews.org.
This holiday season, prepare to fall in love.
Who's your mommy? Where's Dad? Mine left us.
To get started?
Sure.
All right, wait. We're missing something. Thanks. Put it on, Brian.
Why?
All right, so this is the first play.
Just kidding, that actually won't happen. But the blood drive is March 6th from 8 to 1. Make sure you're 16-year-olds, because...
Great commercial, crew. The play's gonna be super cool. You all should definitely come. River, it's your line. River? River? Boom!
Starting off with announcements, Miss Tyler, our Spectrum Theater Director, has announced the fall play, Dorothy in Wonderland.
Well, Sting, that's all the news we have for you this week.
This has been Amanda
And Bella.
keeping you in on the noise.
Me too! I'm actually going! I'm actually to my sophomore prom.
I got the banana.
Welcome back to Special News with Amanda.
I love seeing our student athletes having big goals for this upcoming season and the future generations of the program.
Interesting. This Jefferson, and this week's segment is gonna be
It's cold! Lies! Who took it?
This is Star and AJ bringing you the news for this week.
Starting off, Grant has a story for us about student artists here at Spectrum.
Ooh, I love seeing student art. This is Star and AJ bringing you the news for this week.
Start off our show.
Steam.
Well, Sting, that's all the news we have for you this week.
This has been Star
And AJ,
keeping you
in on the noise.
Maybe snowboarding half pipe.
On Sunday, March 2nd, here's some of the awards. First, we have Actor in a Leading Role, which was won by
I'm Megan from A&E. We have a few quick updates about the arts. Have you heard about the band Solo Ensemble? Oh yeah.
Holiday edition.
That's right, with winter break right around the corner, we're hoping to spread some serious holiday cheer.
Before we break out the hot cocoa and candy cane. Oh yeah? What's that?
Special news!
Yes! Take it away.
Yeah, I love hearing the input from our sports here at Spectrum.
Well, Steve, that's all the news we have for you this week.
This has been Kenny,
And Amanda.
keeping you in on the noise.
No, go back.
This week, our show is about Thanksgiving break. Now let's get to it.
What do you prefer, Starbucks, Caribou, or Dunkin'?
Caribou. But you stole my keys! What did you do? Why?
become president.
Thank you, Hayden.
I'm gonna miss the seniors so much, but I know they have so much in store for their future.
Yeah. Well, Sting, that's all the news we have for you this week.
This has been AJ
and Star,
keeping you
in on the noise. I know, I'm so sorry.